everybody, and welcome to our first videotaped arts and crafts. So we've been doing arts and crafts online for 2 months, 2.5 months, something like that. And I haven't had all the supplies to show you how to make whatever crafts we were doing. But this is the first week that I was able to be back at the library and film videos for you. So we're gonna take arts and crafts on videotape now. This week we are going to be making popsicle stick ballerinas and popsicle stick superheroes. So you make them pretty much the same way with the same supplies, but it just depends on how you glue and how you color your little person, whether you want it to be a ballerina or a superhero. These are very easy to make. The only things you use are popsicle sticks, markers, I use Sharpies, tissue paper, googly eyes, yarn, and hot glue, your favorite. I know you all love the hot glue. And here's the cool part. You're home. So if your parents let you use the hot glue at home, you get to do it all by yourself, and I'm not here to do it for you. You'll probably love that. One other thing to tell you, which you'll probably know this before you see this video, but I'm gonna tell you on here anyway. I have make and take kits for these outside the library near the book cart or the lunch van. So in that kit, you will get a piece of yarn, all the popsicle sticks that you need, and the number of tissue paper squares that you need to make these. So you get those kind of supplies. At home, you would need hot glue and Sharpies. Oh, and you also get the googly eyes in there. So at home, all you need is hot glue and Sharpies to make these at home. So hopefully you will come and pick up one of those kits if you haven't already, and then come back and watch this video and see how to make them. I will tell you that I only made some because I can't guess how many people are gonna want them. So it is first come, first serve. So if you want one, you'll need to come probably earlier in the day on Monday, because the arts and crafts make and take kits will only be out on Monday unless I don't have an activity that needs a make and take kit for the next day. So how do you make these? Pretty simple. You use one thick, bigger popsicle stick and 3 smaller popsicle sticks. And I know it looks like more than that, but that's all that you use. So in the make and take kit, I have already split a big popsicle stick in half for you. You only need half, and that's gonna be the top part of your person's body. The bottom half, the legs, are 2 popsicle sticks, full length, regular popsicle sticks. And then the arms are 1 smaller popsicle stick split in half. I did not split the smaller one in half for you in the make and take kits. So what you do is you take that body piece and you put hot glue on the back of the body piece and you stick the legs there so that you'll have 1 big long piece, 2 little legs sticking out the bottom. The next thing that you do is you split that 1 popsicle stick in half. Obviously, I didn't do a very good job. They're not very even because this arm is way longer than this arm. But you split it in half. Sometimes you might have to cut the little edges off of it when you split, so just cut them with regular scissors over the garbage can or outside. So when after you get the 2 arms, you're going to flip your little person over, and you want to put the hot glue on the front of the arm and stick that to the back of the body. So front of the arm piece for the glue, but stick it to the back of your person. You do that on both sides. So then you have your body piece, your 2 leg pieces, and your 2 arms sticking out, and you have the body of whatever it is you're gonna make. Now this part is where, well, not yet. The next thing you'll do, you can hot glue the eyes on. And then the next part after that, you determine whether you want it to be a superhero or a ballerina. Your superhero can be a girl, your ballerina can be a boy. Doesn't matter. And if you don't want to make a superhero or a ballerina, and you want to make something else, I'm trying to think what else you can make. A dancer, maybe. Well, a ballerina is a dancer. Sports hero, an ice skater. I don't know. You could come up with anything that you wanted. But this is where you determine whatever you want your little person to be. So after you have the body, the legs, the arms, and the eyes glued on, you get a piece of yarn, and I cut them kind of long. So if you want your person to have long hair, you can use the whole piece of yarn. If you want the person to have short hair, you can cut it and make it shorter. If you want them to have in between hair, you can cut it to whatever length you want. But I gave you a long enough piece so that if you wanted to do the long hair, you didn't have to get anything extra. You could just go straight from there, and then you could cut it if need be. So you decide, do you want your person to have long hair? You want your person to have short hair? You cut your string to that length, and then you hot glue it on. For the longer hair, I hot glued the back and then I shoved it on, and then the front piece was kind of falling off, so I put more hot glue and stuck the front piece to the rest of the yarn. For the short-haired guy, everything stuck right away. So you might, if you use, oh, I almost hit myself in the face. You might, if you're using a longer piece, you might have to put more hot glue to get all the pieces to stick where you want. After you've decided how long you want their hair to be, then you get to decide where you want to put your tissue paper. So if you're making the ballerina, your tissue paper is going to be your skirt. So I glued one piece of tissue paper right where her body meets her legs, and then I folded the top down. So I put glue on the back and I left a little bit at the top. I folded that over and put hot glue under that fold, kind of like an envelope, like the backside of an envelope, and then I stuck it down. And then I used my second piece of tissue paper and I did the same thing, just a little bit further down. So you can see this is where the top, the first one is, and it's all hanging down the back there. And then that's where the second one is. And I did the same thing. I glued the back down to the first set of tissue paper, and then I left some at the top, and then I folded it over like an envelope and put some glue under there for the fold. Then I took the last of what was left down here that was hanging, and I just cut it into little strips so it looked like she had like a flowy skirt. For the ballerina, I also, because the squares are a little bit bigger than the popsicle sticks, I put hot glue along the back here and folded it around and stuck it so that it wasn't flying off the sides. That's what I did for the ballerina. For the superhero, I didn't have to do anything special really. I just took the two pieces of tissue paper, put hot glue on the back side of his arms, and I glued the two squares down. If you wanted, you could cut these so that they flowed, but because I didn't glue down the backs, if you put him in front of a fan, he's gonna blow anyway. So, wait, let me do it from this side. So he's gonna blow anyway. So you don't have to worry about that. You can cut him if you want, but you don't have to. Then the lastest part is that you get to color the rest of their bodies however you want. So for the superhero, I did long sleeves and a whole jumpsuit, no shoes, anything. I put an S for superhero on him in a different color, but that's totally up to you. And for the ballerina, I gave her a short sleeve leotard and a smile, and I gave her little shoes. And you can also put a smile on them. You can give them noses, you give them ears, you can paint their nails. You know, you can do whatever you want when you color them. But that's as simple as this is. You can make little people, boys, girls, whatever you want, and they can be whatever you want them to be. We did ballerina and superhero, but you might come up with something else. Hopefully you got the make and take kits and you watched this video and you made them together. If you did make them either with the make and take kits or at home and you want to share your designs with us, please go ahead and take a picture, and either you, if you're over 13, or mom and dad, if you're under 13, have them share your pictures with us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. We hope you're having a good summer, and we hope we'll see you soon. Have a good day.